Hello and welcome back. Today we are taking a look at the third figure in this Magic the Gathering Spider-Man crossover from Hasbro, which is part of the Marvel Legends series. If you've seen the previous two videos, the box art and packaging is standard. We get artwork of the character on the side, which matches the promo card we get within. We get our figure in the window box packaging, our legal and barcode. So there's nothing really new or special to talk about. Actually, one thing I have noticed, which I haven't mentioned in the other two videos, is the border on the card of the window packaging is the color scheme matches that of the color scheme of the Magic promos. So for example, if I quickly bring back in the Man-Wolf packaging, you can see that this was a red and green card, and you can see here that the border matches that, whereas this is just a grey one matching that symbol there. I think that's a nice little touch. It's nothing special, but it brings a little bit of difference to each of these packaging. And we get that Iron Spider woman Mary Jane art on the side. I'm not familiar with the character wearing the Iron Spider suit. I know for a while she was Tony's or Iron Man's assistant. I'm assuming it's from that run, but I'm not familiar with the character wearing the Iron Spider suit. However, it's nice to see a different iteration of Mary Jane / the Iron Spider suit. The background of the packaging is a New York City skyline with some mist there. I do like how they've all got their own backdrops to go with the characters. So first up we get our promo card, which is Mary Jane in that Iron Spider costume. So there we have Iron Spider Mary Jane. It's the same card that appeared in the Magic the Gathering set. It's just different promo art, and so instead of being the standard Iron Spider suit, we've got Mary Jane wearing it. The artwork on this card's nice enough. I feel it's a little too anime manga-ish for my personal tastes, but I'm certain there are plenty out there who will like this artwork. We get the character within. So I'll move her to one side. Otherwise, she comes with web whipping hands. As I said, I'm not familiar with Mary Jane wearing this suit, so I don't know if she had spider powers or webbing, but we get standard web whipping hands. We get a alternate head sculpt in the form of that Iron Spider mask, and then of course we get the 4 Iron Spider claws, tentacles, arms, whatever you want to call them. So here we get the arms. They're done in a gold plastic with a slight additional wash into the recesses of the arms here. They are articulated at hinge in the middle here. There's no... Are they on a ball joint? Yep, they're on a ball joint, so they will swivel. The hinge there, hinge there. Sorry, they're not on a ball joint, but they are on a swivel, so they will rotate. And then we get another hinge here. So you get 2 hinges which will allow for some posability. They are all the same. These will plug into the back of the suit here, which we'll do in a minute. We'll look at the character first. So I like the head sculpt on the Mary Jane. It looks very looks like Mary Jane. I like the windswept nature of the hair. She does have that alternate head sculpt, which it's a tough fit, which is the, I can't get that back on. I'm going to have to heat these up, but yeah, it's just a Iron Spider mask. I suspect I'm going to have her displayed without the mask, as I quite like this Mary Jane head sculpt, and it now helps this figure stand out from the other Spider-Man in my collection. So she has the standard female body mold with standard arm articulation. We do get a double pinless hinge at the elbow. Joints on this are really tight. And then the wrists. There is no sort of waist articulation, but there is a swivel at the torso, so you can get some range of movement there. And then the legs are the standard Marvel Legends fare. So nothing special on the articulation. I do like the pearlized metallic-y red for the suit. They've done a really nice job on the paint taps on this. I love the gold coming through on all of this. Really stands out. I also really like the gold mold they've used for the arms. Sometimes, you know, a lot of the gold figures end up looking quite sort of like a cheesy color rather than an actual gold. These look like a gold color. So we just need to plug these in. They plug into the back like so. You might need to heat them up a bit. I may have to go away and heat them up. Come on. Okay, so I'm going to go away and sort these out, and then I'll be back once these are fitting. And here we are with the arms fitted. Where the hair mold is, this arm catches, which is a little awkward, but you can get it fitted. You can sort of get the hair going back over. However, unfortunately the head with that arm there does kind of just want to sit in this one position, which is a little disappointing, but I guess it is what it is. There we go. That just fits back in. The arms do fit nicely. They are hinged, so as we've seen, so you can get those posed as you want. I don't know if we can get her standing with these. It would be interesting to see. Just trying to see if we can get her standing here. As I feel often is the case with these characters with additional extending arms, is a big selling point is whether you can actually get them braced with the additional arms. So obviously this isn't an ideal pose, but I'm just trying to see if we can get her standing on her own. Not really. I can't. That's maybe with some playing about, maybe someone a little better at articulating their figures than me could get their figure standing on its own. However, I don't think this one necessarily wants to. Doesn't help because the arms keep wanting to pop out as well. But yeah, there we are. I like the figure. I like the colour scheme on it. I really do like how they've done the hair on this figure. However, with that arm, it does become a little awkward to pose, which is a disappointment. But it's not the end of the world in any means. Overall, it's a nice figure. I like the inclusion. I like the addition of using a popular character and still making it a Spider-Man themed card or character within this subline. Yeah, there we have it. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Until next time, stay safe, and remember, freedom is a right, not a privilege.